And the results are in. As you can see, Bakemonogatari, 37%. Monster, 22%. Give Me Something Else, 41%. Looks like Bake loses, guys. We're going back to the polls. No, that's not what we're doing. At this point, I would hope that you actually watch my fucking videos where I explain to you the entire thought process. And right over here, is Monogatari and Monster fraudulent? If you don't understand why I put the polls the way it is, here's a little brief, retelling of it, right? Where's the picture? I know my math was a bit off, but here I'm trying to show you, right? These different percentages. And back about a day ago, it had 8.6K views, or votes. It's actually cool that we're able to hit 11,000 votes. And what this shows me is, obviously the channel is growing and the amount of community members participating in this polls is great. This is the intention, right? I'm trying to grow my channel, not in terms of hitting random trends, but I'm trying to get people to understand the process. That's why there's so many repetitions of this, me constantly talking to you guys to convert tourists into community members. And to not only list the shows that are voted in, but to also have this option. I believe that if this option wasn't there, it wouldn't have reached 11K. And it's important to know that other people want something else. But even if they do, right? Even if they want something else, here's what I'm trying to tell you. The number here doesn't add up. This is 25, this is 28. Basically, add another 10 to it. But what I'm trying to show you here is 39% of people all united on Bake. 23 people united on Monster. And even if the numbers here doesn't add up to 38, this is 28. These people who want something else, they have no show they can unite on. These are the stragglers. These are the people that don't know what show they want to watch. Because again, I've picked a lot of the other shows where I ask you directly, what do you want to watch? And I've polled over and over again, no-name shows constantly. And this is gonna happen no matter what. This is not a perfect world where Give Me Something Else is gonna be 0% and everyone's gonna be polling for voting for two separate shows like that. That's never gonna happen. This is not how votership works, right? There's always gonna be people that don't want what the majority wants, and a bunch of them collectively together. What number does that represent? In this video, I talked about how this is an important thing to understand. Bake wins. We're still gonna watch Bake. But let's propose a situation where maybe, right? Maybe this number, right? I think that I showed you here that, like, what if this was not like 38%? What if this number was like closer to something like this, like 30, 10, 60? And I believe that there will never be a situation, because of the framework and the system that I built, that the distribution of people who can't unite on a single show will be doubling the majority vote that we're able to be united on. But again, understanding what other people want, even if it's not the main choice, it is so fucking important. We're going to Bakemonogatari. We're going to be leading in with an every opening and ending, playlist as we usually do. And it's probably going to happen in the next couple days. I don't know exactly when, but the next week we'll absolutely be starting it. Index Season 3, we're pretty much done with it over on YouTube. We only have, on Patreon and Twitch, early access. Only one more episode, then it's over. Then we're going to do every opening and ending. And then we're gonna start on Bake. Now, I know that there is a watch order, right? It's a heavily debated thing of like, oh, what is the watch order? What is this? There's a bunch of fucking infographics. There's a bunch of sweaty nerds, that like talk about like, hey, this is the way to do it. If you guys have any opinions, I like to hear it too, but I think that I know what I'm gonna be doing. Why the fuck is Yakuza 0 in this? What the hell is this? This is a meme watch order. Why is Yakuza involved in this? Nah, y'all are fucking trolling me here. Yeah, we'll probably do release order and stuff like that. I think this is a joke watch order. But basically, what I want to let you know is, and I made the video, literally it got released today, right? I literally released this video saying, was this my biggest mistake? And I talk about the idea of investing into one long series, and sometimes that's not a good idea. Basically, every time we're entering a new season of anime, I don't care if we started it, I'm not going to finish it if you don't want to watch it. I will constantly poll, I will constantly ask people what they want to watch, and you will simply win. I know that this is a movie, but still, I'll figure some system out where you want to watch all of this shit, you have to vote for it. You have to pull up and actually fucking vote for it and show me that you care about this. Because just because Bake got in, some people seem to be under the assumption, I'm going to do everything. That's not how I do things here, okay? Simply win the polls. We'll figure out what we're going to do with the movies. I'll probably just do the movies for fun because it's not that big of an investment. We can probably do it on a random single day. And that's pretty much it, okay? See you next time.